Any moment could be a workout moment.
I always knew that a day like this would come. A day when my faith and my fears collide, when the path less traveled by isn't always the path to success, and a day when this world would become its very own worst enemy. You see, you can't expect to win the war if you're losing all the battles. One shot fired, 2 bullets taken. You see, your yesterday has left you broken, but the story of your tomorrow's already eating at your soul, and the first chapter hasn't even been written yet. You're too busy looking at your life like a trail of dominoes. 1 fall, 2 falls, 3 falls, 4 falls. No, train yourself to be the eye of a hurricane, the peace in the heart of chaos. The tallest tree in the world is 379 feet tall. Climb it and let your mind be a treehouse, a safe haven planted 10 feet above the clouds, resting on the outskirts of heaven so that when it rains upon the world, you can still see clearly. Do you get what I'm saying? When are you going to pickpocket your past and take back your ability to trust? When are you going to claim your identity and leave your doubts in its place, so those days when it feels like your smile has been kidnapped and strapped to the head of a runaway train on track to shatter your happiness? When it feels like your heart is just a ticking time bomb and now all you're left with is pieces, you can see you have all the tools needed to put the fragments back together. When you were a kid, you loved playing with puzzles. This right here is no different. You see, society has taught us that when one thing is going wrong, that seems to be the only thing going on, when in reality, that dream that seems to be custom made for everybody except you. That friend that left you hanging in the nucleus of when you needed them the most is really God making room for your blessings. It shouldn't matter whether your life's cup is half full or half empty. There is water in the cup. You are blessed. Now drink it. Your heart is beating. Every pulse, every push of blood through your veins is a victory in its own, is a soundtrack singing out to the world that you are okay and that you are alive. Don't you realize you are alive? And that you are a work of art. You're a canvas covered in lifelong tattoos called scars. Scars stroked by the hand of God to remind you where you've been and that this is not where you were meant to be. You were born for greatness. To be exceptional. So the next time that tragedy outweighs your optimistic thoughts, remember this. Life is heartbreaking and horrible and dark, and it's most definitely unfair, but it's beautiful and one of a kind. And it's all for you.